It's Naneski with Worship Piano Tutorials, and today I'm going to show you how to play this song At the Cross by Hillsong. It is so beautiful. So I'm going to show you how I play it, and then I'm going to go through each section in detail. So. You go right into the verse. So the way I play that introduction, with my left hand, I'm playing the chords A, and I can either do an octave, da, 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 or I could just do one finger. So you have the A, you have a G sharp with your left hand, back to A, and then B. Again, you can do that, or if you're comfortable doing like the flowy style, you can do some of the, you can add your own style to this, but I'll keep it simple with either octaves or just one finger. All right, and then with your right hand, you're gonna be playing, kind of position your hand on the A chord over here. So you're gonna be playing the first and third of A. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. We're gonna be pressing on the first and third. So, and then we're gonna be pressing on the first and third of G sharp. Back to first and third of A, and then first and third of B. And then you're gonna keep pressing on it again. So that's the first time around you're playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's the first time. The second time around, you're going to be playing the first and third of A, first and third of G sharp, first and third of G sharp, and then instead of playing first and third of A again, you're going to be playing the third and fifth of A. So watch. And then third and fifth of B. So that's how it kind of changes. So the first time around you're doing, and second time around you're doing, okay, so that's the difference. And then you're gonna do that twice. And then you go straight into the verse. And the verse chords are, you have your E over G sharp. So here's the E chord, or here. And you can play the E chord inverted, which playing chords inverted means that instead of playing the E down here, it's gonna mess too much with my left hand. I'm gonna play it instead up here. It's the same exact chord, but it's inverted. And I actually have a lesson on inverted chords because they totally changed my life. Like, playing with inverted chords is amazing. So the way I'm going to be playing E in this song is the inverted way. You can definitely play it up here too. So E over G sharp means that I'm playing E with my right hand and G sharp with my left hand. It creates this beautiful chord. It's called a slash chord. So you have that E over G sharp, or like this. Oh Lord. You go into the A chord, and then into the B. You searched me. And then C sharp minor. And then again you have your E over G sharp, A, B. And then kind of repeats that E over G sharp for verse 1 and verse 2. So I'm going to kind of play it through it. Really simple. So what I did here, I just added a B4, going to E over G again. Even when So instead of going to E over G sharp, now we go into the A. I know you love me. And then going to verse 2 right away. Your holy presence surrounding me. Whoops. Every season. So you can see how really simply I'm playing. I'm just doing the chord with my right hand and one finger or one bass pattern with my left. Really simple. And then you end it off with going to the A. No, you love me. And you go into the chorus, which begins with the chord of E. At the cross I bow my knee, way of blood. Oh, okay, so you got your E. At the cross I bow my knee. So you have this optional slash chord that sounds so beautiful when you play it on the word bow. So you start off with an E. Again, I'm playing E inverted. You could do the regular. At the cross I bow my. This is a B chord. It's a slash chord. So B over D sharp. Playing B with my right. And then D sharp with my left. Bow my knee. C sharp minor. Way your blood was shed for me. Notice E over G sharp here on shed. Shed for me. A. There's no greater love than this. You have overcome the grave. Glory fills the highest place. What can separate me now? You can go into that instrumental that you did at the beginning after the first chorus, or you can just go into verse 2. It's such a beautiful song. I can't get over it. Anyway, so I hope that makes sense to you, those slash chords. Verse 3 is the same, and then you go into the chorus 2, and you want to add a bit more volume. So for example, instead of just playing, kind of like what we did, kept it quiet, at the cross I bow my knee, you want to make it louder. So the way you make it louder is you hit on the bass notes more and more often. So instead of maybe playing one bass note, you're going to do octaves. You could do flowy style. At the cross I bow my knee, way your love was shed for me. So if you're comfortable with that, you can always do that. I have a lesson, a little mini course on the flowy style that really helps your left hand get out of its comfort zone and do this for songs. It's so beautiful. Anyway, if you're more of a beginner, definitely just do octaves and do them more often. So for example, at the cross I bow my knee, where your blood was shed for me. There's no greater love than this, yeah. You have overcome the grave. So a little side note here, if you ever miss that transition chord of B over D sharp, just go straight to the C sharp minor. Like if you missed it and you didn't play it on time, just go to the C sharp minor. Because I tend to sometimes miss these like little transition chords. You know, if I forget, if I get too into the music, I kind of forget about them, and I'll just go straight into the C sharp minor. So anyway, you see what I'm doing here. I'm pressing on the chords a lot louder with my right hand, and with my left hand, you can definitely see how I'm pressing it a lot more often and harder as well. So feels the highest place. What can separate me now? So then you go into the bridge, which the chords are A. You made a way. So you have an A, B, C sharp minor. You said again A, C sharp minor, and then B. And that kind of repeats. So we're going from the chorus to the bridge really loud. So separate me now. hold out that chord at the end, that B. At the cross I bow my knee, where your blood was shed for me. Overcome the grave, it fills the highest place. Anyway, I could really get into this. I love like going out of the original song and just adding something beautiful. If you're into that, by the way, I teach all this in the piano ministry course, how to kind of improvise in some situations and just kind of make it sound different. And that is the entire song, besides that last verse, but it's really similar to the first. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.